I hope you're here to talk business.
I've heard you can help me find solder.
You'll have to help me out first, Stalker. You know what I'm talking about.
Squint?
Exactly.
Do you really think it was Squint who killed your men near the cabin?
It doesn't matter what I think. If the loners decide they can kill my men with impunity, things will get ugly real quick. Rest assured, we're going to find the real killer. But in the meantime, catching a looter who stole Ward property will suffice.
Fine. What do you want me to do?
Squint is a piece of shit, but as far as the locals are concerned, he's a stalker first and foremost, and he knows his way around the lesser zone. A stalker like you might have an easier time looking for him.
How do I know you're not gonna screw me?
We're neither hustlers nor bandits. The Ward keeps its word. Sure, the loners call us various names, but they've never accused us of scamming anyone. I want the sensor Squint took from the bodies of my men. If anything happens to him, I won't be too upset. I'm not going to insist, though. If you don't want the job, somebody else will take it. I'm listening. There are worse things out there than mutants, Stalker. I'm talking about people. As a rule, the nicer a guy seems at first glance, the more of a monster he turns out to be. Just a side effect of the zone, I guess.
I've got a couple of questions.
I'm listening.
What's the Ward?
First and foremost, the Ward keeps the zone safe. The Stalkers are good people, but they can't see the forest for the trees. The zone isn't a junkyard. It's our shot at a better life and a new future. And we're here to make sure humanity doesn't squander that chance, like it always does.
Mind telling me more about yourself?
I'm Captain Zoltov, and I'm in charge of dealing with perimeter trespassers. In other words, stalkers. Don't even ask me why Korshunov likes me so much. I don't want to know.
So, does Uncle Lyonya work for you or something?
The guide? Oh no. The guides hate our guts. We're charting their unknown land of miracles and taking it apart piece by piece. Why would they like us? That's why you're going to the warehouse, and Uncle Lonya's staying here with me, where it's warm and cozy, and I can keep an eye on him.
I see. That's all I needed to know.
I'm listening. Good luck.
A joke won't tell itself. A bloodsucker is like...
So, have you had a chance to look around yet? This is how we do it around here. The rules are simple enough. No waving guns around, no brawling, and any disputes get settled outside the village. And a tip from me, don't get too close to the Ward. They don't see you as a human being, just a tool. And as you're well aware, tools are disposable. If you're bored, have a seat by the fire at the bar. Our jokes might not exactly be subtle, but you just might pick up some useful tips.
What can you tell me about Silesia?
I fought tooth and nail for this place. First against Monolith, then against those slag heap scumbags, so that decent stalkers could have a place to crash. Mutants and anomalies are bullshit, my boy. You'll figure that out soon enough. The most dangerous thing in the zone is other people. We might not all be best buddies here in Silesia, but we sure as hell ain't enemies either. And as long as I'm breathing, it's gonna stay that way. Stay safe out there.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
Thanks for the help. You can't imagine how important it is for us to find him.
Is Squint a friend of yours?
Having friends, that's for the mainland. But sure, we used to be buddies. He has his reasons for hating the ward. He used to be an ordinary stalker, you know? He was alright sometimes, but other times, not so much. And then one day he just snapped. It happens to all of us sooner or later.
Why are these sensors more important than Squint?
Because Squint made his choice. And the sensors recorded it, along with plenty of other stuff. If the ward gets their hands on this data, Korshunov will plaster our mugshots all over town. And then he'll hang us right beside them.
Enough chit-chat. I need to go.
This artifact of real. It's called the Ninth Star. I give
What's up?
all my coupons to get one.
See ya.
Guy's full of them. All for free. So tired.
I'm listening.
I wanted to talk about Squint.
Report.
Why are you looking for the sensors? Isn't finding the murderer more important?
He won't stay at large for long, with or without your help. I can promise you that much. But I suspect he wasn't alone. These sensors should have recorded the guys who murdered my men, and finding their killers is a matter of honor to me.
I've got the sensors. Now for your part of the bargain. What did you learn about solder?
Good job, Stalker. Good job.
I see the scanner. Tracing for anomalous activity in radio signals. Stalker PDA detected. Someone here!
I knew these sensors would lead me to the guys who killed my men, and they did. Everything points at you.
I was doing my job. And that's when your men showed up. And then they were attacked from behind. 3 men, swift and professional, no insignia. One's got a weird mask on his face. Next thing I knew, I was knocked out.
That doesn't explain much. In addition to the shootout, the sensors detected an anomalous energy emission. Was that your doing?
That was the device I had on me. It was taken by the same strangers who attacked your men.
So that's why you're looking for solder. Did he give you that device?
He told me where to turn it on.
That explains a lot. Solder's an IPSF technician. He works at the Sphere. He must have used it to find the coordinates you followed. Apparently he wasn't working with you alone. Now I really want to talk to this guy. I hate scammers.
The Sphere. What's that?
Only Colonel Korshunov knows for sure. I don't have the necessary clearance. Rumor has it IPSF uses it for mapping anomalies. And it looks like they sell those maps on the side.
What's IPSF?
International Perimeter Security Force. They're supposed to protect the mainland from the ravages of the zone. In reality, they're kind of useless. Can't even keep stalkers like you away.
Then I'm off to the Sphere.
Sukin, the commanding officer at the Sphere, always was kind of an asshole. Now that we've cracked down on this smuggling operation, he's gone off the deep end. Problem is, we aren't authorized to use force against IPSF. You'll have to get inside on your own.
So, perimeter security is keeping the ward from questioning a witness?
The only thing in this shithole that can keep me from doing what needs to be done is a direct order from Colonel Korshanov. And I'm not one to question his orders.
Roger that. Guess I'm on my own then.
Hold on. We got an insider at the Sphere. He owes the ward a favor. He can let you in quietly, but after that, you'll just have to figure it out. I'm sure you can handle it. All right then. Good hunting. Damn, now I'm saying that too. Dismissed.
You've made a hell of a scene here, lads. I've been stomping around the Lesser Zone for years, but this is the first time I've seen this quarantine of yours. Good thing Uncle Lonya's got everything prepared. A shelter for the emissions, some snacks. A good guide always thinks ahead, my boy. Well, where are we gonna go?
What exactly does a guide do?
Guides help lads get where they need to go in one piece. Of all the zone's ways, us guides know the safest ones. Or at least they say they do. Them lot will take you somewhere, another camp or an early grave. Just kidding, my boy. Just kidding. Lenz thinks I'm protecting them young lads too much. He says because of me, they don't take the zone seriously, just playing around. The thing is, Lenz wandered off on his own once, and, well, he ain't walking anywhere now. I don't want them lot to end up like him, and neither does the gaffer. Safe travels.
Oh, my favourite customer. Best deals for you. Zone's my witness. Come on over. I'll set aside the best stuff for you.
Hello, Stalker. I'll keep it brief. I know who you are, and I can guess why you came here. My occupational hazard, always reading the news from the mainland and making acquaintances that might prove useful. Once upon a time, I came to the zone to find the truth too, so I want to help you. I will transfer to you the coordinates for my stashes. There you'll find the things and information I managed to gather over the years. The dead have no use for it. And I've been dead for a while, according to my paperwork. I hope we'll meet soon. And as for my stuff, it's nothing compared to all I've received from the zone.
Attention! A quarantine is now in effect. This area is restricted. Please stay where you are.
Hello, Stalker. I'm afraid we can't communicate directly. They're tracing my calls, which means they're watching me again. My investigation's become a real pain in the neck for both my old enemies and former allies. But since I rose from the dead, these trifles seldom bother me. Or you, I hope. Our meeting will have to wait for now. I can only hope my stashes have made your journey a bit easier.
decent visitor, finally. Good to see you. For you, I'll do my best.
Меж оливкової досконалості не існує. Попри те, що оливка сама по собі цікава і смачна у своєму базовому солоному розсолі, але її можна і покращити. І зараз я вам розкажу кілька варіантів, як ви можете в домашніх умовах домаринувати зелені та чорні оливки. Варіант перший. Зелені оливки з часником, коріандром та лимоном. Це надзвичайно крутий варіант, якщо ви хочете додати якогось нового шару смаку до своєї страви, і скажу вам по секрету, цей варіант домаринування просто рятує будь-які оливки. Якщо ви купили оливки, які вам не дуже смакують, які вам схожі на якусь пласку, зелену, жувасту масу, я вам обіцяю, цим маринадом це стане значно смачніше. Отож, приблизно на баночку зелених оливок вам знадобиться зубочок часника. Якщо ви любите часниковіше, будь ласка, я завжди даю більше. Вам знадобиться коріандр цілий, горошком. Знадобиться приблизно третинка лимону і трохи оливкової
Good
олії.
luck out there.
Першим ділом вам треба чесничок і коріандр разом розчавити. Це можна робити в ступці, це можна робити ножем, це можна робити в блендері, але я вам обіцяю, якщо ви будете брати цілий коріандр, так буде значно смачніше, ніж якщо ви візьмете уже перемелений коріандр у якомусь пакетку. Після цього ви додаєте до суміші цедру приблизно третинки лимона і також сік цієї третинки лимона. Змішуєте все це з зеленими оливками, бризкуєте оливковою олією і вуаля. Це надзвичайно смачно. В ідеалі дати кістюші хоча б ніч для того, щоб вона домаринувалася у вашому холодильнику, для того, щоб смаки обмінялися, і оливки всотали в себе усі всі смаки лимону, коріандру, але якщо у вас немає часу і вам треба терміново, воно також буде. Воно буде не феноменально, але дуже смачно.
Oh, my favourite customer. Best deals for you. Zone's my witness. Come on over. I'll set aside the best stuff for you.
The sooner we find
Whew.